Hello everyone, my name is Vivian and welcome back to Extracurricular Activities. I'm doing a rare thing and something that usually doesn't go well. I'm recording another episode in the same day. Usually I try not to record more than one episode or one day in a sitting. Usually it just doesn't go well. But I'm trying it. I recorded day 33 literally right before this. So let's see if day 34 just fucks it all up for me. It was already a rough one, so let's see what this thwack was. What thwacked? Irk my face. What thwacked me in the face? What was that? As you came to your senses from a sudden pain across your face, waking you up, you realized that the back of Chester's hand obstructed your vision. Did he backhand us? He pushed his hand away to see that he was on his back, one arm and leg hanging off the edge of his bed. His mouth was wide open and he was snoring louder than you ever heard from him before. He's out cold. There's no way sleeping like that could be comfortable though. How does he manage? You rolled onto your side and rested your head on his bicep. Your head on his bicep, I don't know if I said that right. So you could rub your hand around his exposed chest and stomach. Seems to have something against his blankets too. They always end up down around his waist. You were gentle with your rubbing, enjoying the feeling of a soft fur and warm body. Of course you couldn't help but let your hand travel down to the waistband and in his underwear. Of course. Jesus Christ. That's when you noticed that he was sporting quite the morning wood. Oh lordy. And was gently pushing the blanket up. Wonder what he's dreaming about. Carefully, you move the blanket away to expose the outline of his... Come on, pressing it against his underwear. Oh my, must really be a good dream. There was a large... wet spot around the head's outline. Good lord, guys! I wonder if he's dreaming about what we did at the arcade yesterday. Can't believe we did that at work. It was pretty hot, though. You dragged your fingers along the... No, you should not be doing that! Didn't we have a whole thing on this route specifically about doing that while your partner's asleep? Did we or did we not have a whole thing about that? Anyway, you're dragging things, and you felt a bob... Oh, God. Did we not do a thing about this? Anyway, I can't say all this on YouTube, especially in the first minutes. He grunted and moaned, making you withdraw your hand quickly and return to rubbing his stomach idly. He continued to pet his body, but the arm your head was resting on moved from under you. His hand slapped against his chest to scratch it. Then it moved down to just his waistband to scratch more. All of this was accompanied by a wide yawn and his lips smacking. Moo. Hey, you're awake. Mm-hmm. His hand moved deeper into his underwear and he pushed up on his elbow to look down. He fell back down with a snort after adjusting himself. What was that sound for? I'm sure you already noticed the huge wet spot on my underwear. It's just... Good lord. It's just pretty, isn't it? Yeah, but it's kind of annoying anyway. I think it's kind of hot too, if that makes you feel any better. It kind of does. I ain't having wet underwear though, so I kind of toss these into the dirty clothes now. You wore them overnight. Should toss them into the dirty clothes anyway. Seriously. I go through a lot of clothes each week. And you can't even imagine how awkward it was having that talk with Andrew. He is also... You wouldn't... Whatever. Like, it was nearly an everyday thing. And if I fell asleep for a nap, there went another pair. I can only guess how that conversation went. I'd hate having to explain something like that. Did Andrew never go through a biology class? Like, sex ed was just not a thing in his school? Because otherwise, he should just be like, yeah, I get it. Just don't talk to me about it. I get it. If he's uncomfortable, he'll get it. He's like, okay, whatever. Like, don't need to hear it. Got it. Move on. Fuck. And he generally does the laundry, but I was hiding my extra underwear to wash when he wasn't around. He caught me one day when I forgot to take them out of the dryer, and I had to explain to him what was happening. What? Whatever. Really, I think he ended up being more embarrassed than I was, and he's never brought it up again since. I see. Maybe I should start doing your laundry so he doesn't have to touch it. Fucking Christ. Okay. I would do no such thing. Huh? Whatever you say. Raise his arms and put his hands behind his head. Oh, for God's sake! Yeah, I'm starting to regret fucking many things. I'm starting to regret many, many things. This is very, very quickly becoming my least favorite route, but I'll reserve judgment until the route actually ends. Did I say least favorite? I meant least favorite. Maybe a little. God, fuck off. Stop it! Stop! I'm not. Oh, God! Didn't do deodorant. Yeah! Stop! Get the fuck out with it! Ew! Oh my God! Stop it! Good for the. Stop it! No! 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 Come off of it! Get away! No! Again, if you didn't catch my disclaimer last time, I'm not kink shaming him. I'm not kink shaming anyone who has a scent fetish. I am not someone who has this fetish. It is gross to me, and so I do not enjoy it. If anyone else enjoys it, fine. Enjoy it all you want, as long as it's consensual. I don't give a goddamn what you do. If it's consensual, legal, ethical, whatever, fine. But I don't enjoy having to do it vicariously in this route in order to get a good rating on this route. I don't like it. Ew to me. Ew. That's enough. That's enough, please. Please? Can this be done? Oh my God! Please move on! Oh my God! Okay, French toast and scrambled eggs. That sounds great. You rolled over. He rolled you. God, fuck, damn it. He rolled you over and rolled onto you. He rolled you. Oh my God, I can't. I'm just so goddamn. Oh. I want to. I know I gave the disclaimer, but I want to make it very fucking clear. If you are someone who has that fetish, more power to you. Enjoy it to the fullest extent with whatever. Do whatever you want. Like I said, as long as it is consensual, legal, ethical, do whatever the hell you want. More power to you. No one should make you feel bad for it. I just am not someone who enjoys it, so I do not enjoy having to experience it vicariously in this game in order to get a good rating on this game in this route. So I am personally grossed out by it because I have a very, very bad relationship to smells. It is a very bad. I have a very bad reaction to it in general. I have like the opposite of a smell fetish. I am hugely repulsed by most smells. I don't even like the smell of like foods mostly. I don't like to smell my food. If I've had food and then I've like eaten too much food, just the smell of the food I've had will be enough to make me feel sick. Like that's what I mean. It's weird. There are very few smells in the world that I actually enjoy. And I can still have too much of that same smell. So that's what I mean. So, but if you enjoy it, I'm very happy for you. No one should make you feel bad about it, and I am not trying to make you feel bad about it. That's not what I am doing. This is just me speaking for what I do and do not enjoy personally. That is not my view on what you should and should not enjoy. I hope I've made that clear. He rolled you over and rolled onto you on his knees, straddling your hips, with his hot and heavy package resting innocently on your stomach. Raised his arms to flex on you while he sat there showing off his muscled biceps and the rest of his beefy body. You had a perfect view of all of it where you were beneath him. You could have some beef later on. He humped his hips forward, grinding and stuff, and I can't read this on YouTube. You squeezed the thighs and... Come on! Okay, we can't say this! Okay, I think I should get to it. He got off you and stripped off his underwear, taking the moment to tease you a little more before slipping into a fresh pair of boxer briefs and exiting the room. His dick print is really showing, so hopefully he doesn't doesn't cross paths with Andrew before he gets his apron on. He wrapped yourself with his blanket and rolled onto the Chester side of the bed to wait for him to call you to the kitchen. The comfort was short-lived as Chester bellowed for you to join him. 15 minutes later, you pulled on a shirt, put on some shorts, then joined him in the kitchen. Let me get Andy so we can eat. You got everything done fast. I can cook 6 pieces of toast at a time on my griddle, so it's really easy to get a lot of food done quickly. Come get some breakfast! Chester yelled as he walked down the hallway and returned shortly after. Their neighbors must love him. Morning, Andrew. Good morning. I made your favorite, French toast and scrambled eggs. There's no special ingredient in it, right? Huh? Like what? It's just for normal French... Oh. Andy, I told you last night that it was just a joke. I'd never in my life consider cooking something like that for you. I'm just teasing you, Chester. I know you'd never do something like that. You asshole. Thanks for making breakfast. It's a good time for us to talk a little more about what happened yesterday. He seems to be in a lot better spirits. That's good. What else is there to really talk about? I'm going to the school today to talk with the dean about Vernon. Is that really necessary? Oh God. Oh God, 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 oh God. Remember a while ago when I said that sometimes when I'm digging through the game files to make my thumbnails that I come across something that makes me worried, and that every time I see Andrew, I get fucking nervous now? I get fucking nervous. I'm nervous when the thought of Andrew on campus is making me really fucking nervous. But anyway, sorry. Is that really necessary? Yes, I'm fed up with him giving you two a hard time. The fact that nothing has been done about him already is absurd, so it's time to tackle the problem head on. If something isn't done about him... Andrew had a tight grip on his fork as he stabbed it violently into his breakfast. God! I'm sure something will be done eventually. Eventually isn't soon enough. It needs to be addressed immediately, Chester. That's why I'm going there today. Tell me again exactly what happened. I want to make sure I have the story absolutely straight. Can't we just enjoy the breakfast I made first? Okay. Eat, then you can tell me. Did you two sleep all right? I definitely did. Same here. Since Link has been staying here, I think I've been sleeping better. Just having him nearby makes me feel so much more at ease. I could say the same. I've not had any other nightmares lately, and I'm not tossing around all night. I feel so rested.
That's good to know.
Something else you might think is good to know is that Link said he'll be doing my laundry, so you don't have to.
Oh, he's willing to suffer in my stead?
Isn't that right, babe? That's the least I could do for you letting me stay here.
Are you really ready to put your relationship on the line? Chester's laundry is something I already worried would ruin his chances with anyone.
It's not that bad, Andrew.
Yes it is. I tend to hook my shirt over my nose when I scrape clothes out of the laundry hamper.
Andy?
I guess it runs in the family, though. Mom says Dad smells just as bad, but it's something she's just used to.
Chester does tend to smell pretty rank after a day full of tennis or work.
Absolutely. I got a whiff of him walking past me after getting home from practice, and it just about knocked me out.
You're just over-exaggerating.
I think I even saw the plants outside wilt one time as he walked past them.
You liar!
I guess it's just another reason why we should find a place big enough for the three of us, right? Not having to touch Chester's dirty clothes ever again makes the idea of that much more appealing. And if I could have my own bathroom.
If that's encouragement to look for a place, then I'm gonna start doubling up on my clothes, on the clothes I wear, just so you have twice as much laundry to do until you find a place.
Don't you even dare. You go through enough clothes as it is. I'm sure that Link already knows about your problem with how many pairs of underwear you go through. Dots. I don't actually need a confirmation on that, so let's just forget I mentioned it.
As that conversation came to an end, Chester was stuffing the last of his food into his mouth, so he began cleaning up in the kitchen. He took yours and Andrew's plate as soon as you were finished, and by then, most of the kitchen was back in order.
Now, about what happened yesterday. Walk me through exactly what happened.
You have that video of it, don't you? Can't you just use that?
It's missing the start, so I guess that's all you really have to go through. The video starts right before you say something about people staring.
We were just having lunch is all, then Vernon shows up out of nowhere and grabbed one of the desserts I made. He stuck his fingers in it and started to eat it, commenting about seeing if that word knew how to cook. He even made a comment about us,
about you
licking it off each other's Kennedys! Christ, shut up. I just got so mad after that. I yelled at him about bothering us, and he was talking about being my friend and whatnot. He called Link a slur. I feel dirty just repeating that word. That's what he said, and he said we would still be friends if Link wasn't begging me to dick him down every night.
Okay, you don't have to say anything else. The video has all that in it.
God, my head's starting to hurt from just thinking about it. It makes me so angry!
Sorry, Chaz. I just wanted to make sure I have everything straight before heading off.
You really don't have to do this, Andrew.
No, I do. It's time for this to end.
But even if it stops at school, who's to say it won't happen outside of school, too?
He won't have the school to protect him from me, then.
That look gave me the chills. Yeah, you never, ever, ever want to be on his bad side. It's scary. You've seen me get angry, but you haven't seen Andy get truly angry yet. You can feel the anger in his silence, but it makes me super uncomfortable. Like this creepy aura just floating from his room, like a dark, ominous haze. Just shuddered and shook his head. Guess there's no helping it. He's gonna do what he thinks needs to be done. So I'm not gonna try stopping him. We'll just have to wait and see what happens. If anything. What now? Oh! I want to open the packs of cards you got for me. Yeah, let's move along! Diversion from that! Christ, the tonal dissonance in this fucking route is... This whole route is a minor chord. Let's find out what you got! I don't care what he got, I'm scared, man. Is there a particular card you want from these that you don't have yet? There are a few that I really want. I could beef up a couple of my decks if I get them. Chester took a deep breath and passed you one of the deck packs of cards. Here. You opened the first one. Why me? You're kind of my good luck charm, so maybe. Well, okay, I'll open the first one. He shifted around on his feet, anxiously peering down at the pack of cards as you pulled it open. I recognize a few of these already. I've seen them in packs you've opened already. The first few cards tend to be basic ones, so you see a lot of... It's the second from the back! That's the rare, at least for Pokemon booster packs. He went silent and inhaled... inhaled sharply through his nose. Would I be correct to assume this is one of the cards you wanted? All he did was nod his head emphatically, and you passed the card in question over to him. He took it in his hands and bounced around on his feet as he stared at it. This is one of the ultra rare cards for this set! Lozaran of the Flame! Of the Flame. Not just pertaining to the flame, within or general relation to the flame? This is of the flame. This card is the pinnacle for any deck built around pure offense. I can add this to my fire deck and become an absolute beast against anything! Once C comes into play, all opponent cards have their defenses cut in half, and he gets to attack immediately! Holy Christ. That is overpowered, dude. That is fucked up, dude. That sounds pretty powerful. It is! That's why he's an ultra rare card! That sounds like a card that would be banned at any fucking tournament. Like, that's fucked up. There's only like a 1% chance to pull an ultra rare card to begin with, and there's like, 6 in the new set. So the chances of pulling the one I wanted is even lower than 1%, and you pulled him! And what about the rest of the cards in the pack? Show me what else. You showed off the rest of the cards, and he just shook his head. Nothing. We can maybe update your deck with them, but they do nothing for me. Here, open another one. Oh, Blue Eyes White Dragon! Exodia! He took the other cards from you and shoved a new pack into your hands. Okay. Well, let's see what we get this time. He pulled the pack open and looked slowly through the cards. He stopped you in the middle of the pack and pointed to the card. Ooh, Guardian Dog is a normal rare. I already have one of those, but it's still a good card. It'd probably benefit your deck to have, so we'll put it in yours. Card art's really cute for this one. It is. I guess the rest of the cards are no good again. Generally, there is only one really good card in a pack, and the rest are commons or uncommons. There's this crazy super rare chance that you get 2 great cards in a pack, but I've only ever had it happen once out of like hundreds of packs. Well, you still have 2 more packs of cards. Why don't you open them? Alright. Give me a kiss for good luck first. He puckered his lips and leaned in, so he planted a kiss right on his soft, wet target. I already feel luckier. Time to open pack number 3. It always surprised you to see how careful he was when handling his cards. He opened the packaging with delicacy and slid the cards out from the top. He was quick to slide through the cards, and he sighed loudly through his nose. No good? It's not bad. It's probably the most common of the rare cards. You were handed a card with a picture of a dog person holding a crossbow. Bounty hunter, huh? Mm-hmm. You can add a poison effect to cards in play, but that's really low health, making it easy to take out with one shot. Would it pair well with Guardian Dog, then? Kinda. Guardian Dog works best when paired with a like element, but as you can see, they're opposing elements. Oh, right. That makes sense. I'm down to my last pack. Open it up, then. Let's open it together for extra luck. He moved over behind you and leaned down with his chin on your shoulder and his arms around you. His hands cupped yours, and the pack of cards was left for you to open. The rest is up to you. Show me what we get. He wiggled around against you as you opened the last pack of cards. You moved slowly through the pack, building up the anticipation as much as you could. You had picked up on the pattern of when the special card would appear, so you paused one card before it. Come on, let's see what it is! Are you ready? Ready? Clamped his mouth on your neck and rasped. Okay, and we got... His lips remained on your skin, and he bit down gently when you revealed the card. Ooh, it's one of these foil cards. It's so shiny. This is the Alchemist. Is this one good too? He mumbled something without unlatching his lips from your body, but he ended up squeezing you tightly. Chester, I can't understand you. Is this card good? Yes. This one is even rarer than Lost Run of the Flame! Each new set of cards comes with one card that is considered a god tier card, and this card is that. On top of that, there's a foil card, making it probably the most rarest card of the entire set. Yes. Oh, damn it. He was calm. Damn it. I was being all fucking hoopity hoppity about it. You're surprisingly calm considering how you reacted to the first card. I'm still trying to process that you really just pulled that card and that I'm not dreaming. I can assure you that you're not dreaming, Jess. You quickly looked through the last few cards and he snorted again when you hit the last one. Really? Another? It's another of those common rare cards, but I don't have it yet either. Lazy Lion is another really useful defensive card. So this is one of those double packs you just mentioned, huh? I can't believe the luck. Guess you have some tweaking to do with your decks. Can I now? Knock yourself out. I'm not going anywhere. He hugged you tight, sliding his hands up under your shirt while kissing your neck and cheek. Oh, you're the most perfect good luck charm anyone could ever ask for! I'm happy to be of use to you. Thank you for buying the cards for me, babe. I'm so blown away. It's awesome to see so much good. It's awesome to see you got so much good stuff in those packs. You have to pick out all my packs from now on, you know. If you want. With your luck, I definitely want. He kissed your cheek again and let go of you. His tail never stopped whipping around as you handed you handed him all the cards, and he pulled each of the rare ones out to ogle at them a minute more. These cards are just all so fucking cool! Now to decide what I'm gonna replace in my decks, and then we'll see what we can do for yours. He grabbed his box of cards and shoved his mouse and keyboard away to make room at his desk. I'll just hang out while you do that. Okay, do whatever you want. What if what I want to do is you? He got no response from him after that comment. He was already lost in his cards. With a chuckle, you leaned in to give him a quick kiss on his cheek, then dove onto the bed to make yourself comfortable. left Chester to do his own thing, so you settled in to play more of the Elder Parchment game he can introduce you to recently. Elder Parchment. Christ. There were no quests in your log, so you turned back to your life of stealing all the chickens you can find. An hour went by before either of you realized it, then another slipped away while you both did your own thing. You noticed at some point that Chester put his cards away and was typing away at the computer. From what you could tell, he was working on his game project, and he was deeply involved with what he was doing, and as deeply involved with that as he was with his cards. He decided he needed a break from the game and moved over to see how his work was going. He was at the perfect height for you to rest your chin on his head and rub his shoulders. How goes the game stuff? Going great so far. The combat all works as intended, and I can navigate the entire maze without any issues. The next thing I'll work on adding will be where I want to add treasure and how I'll implement the puzzles. I'll have a decent little demo going once it's in. Sounds like things are going along smoothly for you. I don't plan on adding too much more to this. I'd like to start on something a little bigger now that I'm getting the hang of this program. This was mostly done as practice. What kind of game do you really want to make? I'd really like to do some kind of RPG set in a magical world. I see a lot of indie stuff that inspires me, so I think I'd want to do something similar to that. They use the old school pixel graphics and chiptune soundtracks, and I just love how that stuff works together. I think making a class RPG? I think making a class RPG like that would be a lot of fun, but I'd have to find something that makes it stand out. Something that's unique that no other RPGs do. It sounds like it could be tough. Yeah, finding new ways to do things in such a large industry is hard. I'm hoping I get in with plot, then I can learn a whole bunch more and maybe figure something else out. It would be so cool to launch my very own game one day. Keep working at it, and I know you'll get there. One day, I'll make the most badass RPG ever. I think I need a break for now. It's just about time for us to go out for lunch. It's already about that time. We'll leave at about 10, but until then, he moved towards you and made you fall back on the bed, and he crawled on top of you and flopped down. Oof! Hello there. Hi. Is your goal to crush me before we leave? Not quite. Pulled himself up on his knees and elbows with his butt up in the air and face hovering above yours. And what do you want to do? You guys still haven't taken your shower. You got all crusty and shit from yesterday. Just wanted to be close to you. And maybe I wanted to kiss you. And kind of make out a little before we left. If you want. He wiggled his backside around a little, whipping his tail back and forth while refusing to look at you. Just a casual makeout session. Do you wanna? Always when it comes to my bull. Besides, I think we could both use the practice. You grabbed him by the horns and pulled his face to yours, and he went willingly. There's nothing gentle about the meeting of your lips. Both of you were filled to the brim with a lusty desire. His lips overtook yours with wet smacks. You could feel his tongue eagerly trying to slap its way to yours. It was a wet and messy free-for-all. God, that's a way to describe something. But you needed to breathe. You pushed him up by his horns and took in a deep breath while you both panted. Calm down a little, Jess. It was like you're trying to suck my lips off my face. So I'm sorry. Really haven't gotten any better at kissing since we got together. It's not like I'm a pro at it, but maybe we should try going slower. Moved your hands from his horns to his cheeks and guided his lips back to yours. It was more reserved this time, letting you take the lead. The feeling was more sensual as things remained calm, and you noticed Chester was grinding himself slowly against you. You stroked his cheek and took the next move of slipping your tongue into his mouth. You inhaled deeply, and you felt a gentle suction around your tongue as this much larger one welcomed the entry. Several more minutes passed, and you pushed him up gently, leaving his mouth hanging open with his tongue hanging out. Moo. How was that? Oh my god, I'm gonna have to change my underwear again before we leave. I can tell. Can't think of a time when you've ever put your tongue in my mouth. I think that's what I'm usually doing to you. Yeah, I wanted to go for it before you did. Not that I mind having your tongue fill my mouth, but I wanted to see how you liked it the other way. I liked it a lot. I didn't want to let you go. Sorry, but I think it's time for us to go get some lunch. Yeah. Maybe we can do this some more later? I'd like some more practice. Like you even have to ask. You pulled him in for one more quick kiss, then patted him to get up and get ready to leave.